first day of spring, ladies and gentlemen. So we could not miss this day and we had to make a video. And there's Charlie scratching himself for some reason. I gave him a bath last night and he has a wild hair day. I call it his Rod Stewart day. Charlie, look at his. He really needs his haircut again. Yes, you do. But you're so precious. You're mama's baby. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah. Okay, Auntie, so that's your little fur nephew, my little precious boy, sporting and rocking his Rod Stewart hair. And here is little Malin, Aunties, because I'm going to change her today. I'm bonding or strengthening the bond with Malin and with Misha. This week I decided, my little blonde girls. So that's why she's here. And since it's spring, first spring day, I thought that I would do a tag. I will need to start with Wendy's Weebiedoll tag, and that's the name of the tag is, okay, now I don't know the name. It's Urit. Yes, and I have all the questions here ready, so I'm going to do that. And next tag I would like to do tomorrow with Lulu or maybe some other baby. That would be a Spring Fling by Shannon. Love me some Reborn babies. So yeah, so that's that, ladies. I hope it's almost 6:30, but I've been fiddling with my construction lamp, and I think the light is pretty okay, that you can actually see Malin's details. And I'm going to change her while I'll be doing this tag into her new one piece that I ordered last week, and it came very fast. It's from Go Baby Green. It's organic baby clothing, and this is the romper or one piece. It's like, it's organic cotton, and it has little bunny here and also little bunny like mitts to cover the hands. And this is the company, Go Baby Green, and I really like the color, so I hope this will fit her. This is 0 to 3. They do not have any newborn sizes, which is very upsetting because I wanted to order something for my Elizabetha and for Ella as well, but no reborns, no newborn sizes. Their sizes start at 0 to 3. So yeah, ladies, that's that. I wanted to show you what I'm going to change her into, and I'll start with Wendy's tag. Let me position myself here. And of course, little precious Malin is laying on her auntie's, or lying on her blanket from Auntie Inez. Some lint or something. You know how I'm very OCD about lint, ladies. Oh my goodness, hopefully you can still see her. Here's her little dolly. Charlie, can you look after the dolly for me? Okay, so let me start. The first question of the tag was, how did you find out about reborns? And I know I already answered this question in another tag a few months ago, but I think it's always good to redo these tags because, you know, I know that I've gotten new subscribers, new ladies and gentlemen out there. So it's always and it's always fun. So how did I found about reborns? Well, very first time I came across the reborns, I told that story before. It was when I came to US because I was not born here, as you can tell, because of my accent. I was born in Europe, and I came here when I was 23, just after I finished college. I'm a mechanical engineer. So I came here, and while waiting for my papers for green card, because I came here on sponsorship. I was working odd jobs too, and one of them was cleaning the houses, you know, to make some extra income. And I was cleaning this lady's house. I was helping my friend and the owner of the agency, because some of her, it was right before Christmas, and one of her girls got sick, so she asked me if I could go and help, or if I could go and clean that girl's, you know, customer's house. So I was like, okay, so I got into the house and I started cleaning. There was nobody at home. Well, the lady was home when I got there. My boss introduced me to this lady, to the customer, and you know, she gave me all the instructions and alarm code and this and that, and left. And after, you know, cleaning for almost 2 hours, I discovered a baby in a crib. I'm making that story short. So I almost died in there, because I had no idea that, you know, at first few seconds I thought that they left me there with a baby and nobody told me anything. And I was told that nobody will be home by 5 or before 5 p.m. and that was morning. So I was like, oh my gosh, they left me here with a baby? How am I supposed to leave the baby here and, you know, unsupervised for so many hours? So then I discovered it was a doll, and I was completely mesmerized, but I still didn't know it was a Reborn. I think it was one-of-a-kind doll, one of those first one-of-a-kind life-sized babies, because she was really heavy. She wasn't vinyl. She did have a weighted body, but her head and limbs were from, I think, from polymer clay. So, but anyways, it was the very, very first meeting, and how I came across Reborns. I'm sorry, ladies, my eyes are itchy now. I came across them on November 2015 when I was browsing YouTube, watching for closets for fur babies, because I was really trying to organize Charlie's clothes, and I was looking for some ideas for maybe chest of drawers, or, you know, and I came across this nursery organizing, and it was a nursery not for a real baby, but it was a nursery for a Reborn. So I started clicking. I was like, what is this Reborn? And I started clicking, and then I saw that My Fake Baby, a documentary, and that was basically how I came across, and I fell in love instantly. Number 2, do you prefer a smaller collection or a large one? Well, ladies, you know exactly how I would answer a few months ago, but I'm not going to put my food into my mouth again, because I've always said I'm all about small collections. Number 3 is my max number. That's the total number of the babies I would have. Look at me, I'm at 5. But still, I would prefer smaller collection. I do prefer smaller collections. You know, I know 5 is not a horrendous number. There are many ladies who have much bigger collections, but I can already see that it's hard. You know, now it's still, I'm still not in the middle of my season at work, so I don't have time to interact with my babies, but how it's going to be during the summer, I have no idea. So in my ideal world, I would have 2 or 3 Reborns top. But since I completely adore all of my babies, and I just can't see how I could sell any of them right now, so yeah, so I'm like medium-sized collection, I would say. Well, maybe still small compared to other ladies, but you know, if I could, I would probably have 2-3 babies top. So definitely for me, it's smaller collection. Number 3, how many Reborn babies do you have? right now I have 5 reborn babies, 5 finished reborn babies, and 2 blank kids, which I would love to have those scalps added in my nursery, one of them particularly, but not immediately, not right now. Maybe probably during the summertime I will have to really think deep what I want to do about my collection. But as of now, at this moment, I have 5 babies in my nursery. Okay, number 4. What is your number 1 favorite sculpt of all time? Well, I have to say that I've been really blessed, I think, because all of my babies are my number 1 favorite sculpt. All of my babies are my dream babies. But if I would have to say, I would say my Esme, my Ella. She was my dream baby, and I still adore my Ella. She's Esme by Laura Lee Eagles, a very rare kid. It's hard to find, extremely hard to find Laura Lee Eagles blank kids. You know, Esme, or even, well, Quinlan, she's like white unicorn. But, you know, Esme is pretty rare too. I know that her kids go for $350 and up for a blank kid. So I would say that my Ella is definitely still my dream kid, my Esme, my Laura Lee Eagles. Number 5, do you have a theme for your reborns? I don't think that I have a theme for them, like general theme. Maybe for this little one, I would say she's my bunny girl. She was created with a little bunny in mind, as Anna, her artist, told me, and her homecoming outfit was little bunny, and she does look like little bunny baby. So I would say, yeah, Malin's my little bunny, but other babies, no, I wouldn't say. I don't have nursery, so I don't have any decorating going on around the babies, and neither any main theme, so no, I would say no. Number 6, what is your favorite thing to do with your reborns? Well, I love to change them, and of course make videos, because that's the only time I can interact with other mommies out there, other ladies. Just recently I discovered Kylie. You know that Kylie is in my area once in 2 weeks. She comes to Chicago, but before Kylie I've never met any reborn mommy in person, so this was my only outlet, and it still is like my major outlet. So I really love changing my little ones and chatting with you. And I kind of I'm enjoying myself on my outings, I have to say, which is really, really surprising, and it completely shocks me, but I do. So that will be yet another activity that I added to my list. Number 7. Do you take a baby when you go on vacation? And another surprise, I've been watching a lot of these videos, ladies, and I have to say that I'm going to be one of minority here, because most of you guys said no, that you don't take your babies for your vacation. I have to say yes, I did. I did actually take my babies with me twice for a vacation. Very first time, it was with Ella. It was right before 4th of July, long weekend, when I got her last year. So as a part of a bonding process, I took her with us to Wisconsin last year for a long weekend. That was the first time. And then, as you know, I took Ella and my little Misha with us to Florida past Christmas. We had a tropical Christmas vacation with Ella and Misha, and it was wonderful too. it's not like I take my babies to the beach with me or anything, but it was fun to make videos when Mike was taking a nap or just being, you know, on a computer browsing his stuff, or just when he went to the pool and I wanted to stay in and make a video or two, or my jungle walk outing with Charlie and Ella. So I really enjoyed it. So yes, I actually do take the babies on vacation with me. Number 8, if you had to choose between an evening out at a large social event or a night at home alone with your reborns, what would you choose? Most of the time I would choose to stay home, because most of the year I work, my schedule is very busy and I spend hours and hours running around and driving around and meeting with clients and employees, because I supervise job sites and I am also a customer service when it comes to relations with our clients, and I also do a lot of advertisement. So, you know, quiet time at home is something that I usually really dread, and not dread, that I, well, what I usually really need. So most of the time, but if it was some social event like a wedding or some party of a close friend, I would of course choose a wedding or, you know, larger social event. Number 9, do you hide your reborns when people come over? Well, I don't have to hide anything, ladies, because when we have guests, Mike is the very first one who will run and hide my dolls. So I don't have to move a finger in this household when it comes to hiding my reborns. And I love my man to death. He's just the sweetest guy and he supports my hobby in a privacy. But as soon as the doorbell rings, the guy runs and he hides my bouncers, and he closes the doors and he makes sure I don't have any car seat laying around or some pacifiers on a countertop. You know, these tellaways when, you know, when you have somebody, excuse me ladies, I really, my nose is killing me. So yes, I don't have to hide them because my husband hides them. As the very second our doorbell rings, he's there running around, stashing the babies and the clothes and accessories, everything away. So yes, that's our household. Number 10, who is on your wish list for your next baby? For now, ladies, I don't have any new baby on my wish list. I have 2 blank kids, as I said, and I do have plans in a very close future with one of these kids, with one of these babies. But for like, if it's meant for shopping for a new kid or a new sculpt that is coming out, I don't have I don't have any baby on my mind right now. I have to say that I'm very blessed, or I feel very blessed enough that I have already all of my dream babies. So, and yes, those 2 kids that I have, none of them is a new kid. They are pretty much sold out. One of them is pretty rare kid, actually. That's actually the baby that is going to be coming into my nursery in the future, if, you know, when I decide to have her done. But as of new kids or something, you know, pre-orders or new releases, I don't have a baby in my mind. And number 11, how do you know when your collection is complete? Or is there such a thing? Well, ladies, let's not go there, okay? As I said, I put my food into my mouth once or twice before, so I'm not going to do it again. I don't actually think that in this hobby is such a thing as a complete collection when you want to stay in a hobby. Of course, some ladies, they decide that they will leave the community, that, you know, they have changes in their life. Either it's temporary or it's permanent, and they sell out their collections. So that's, you know, I would say, complete and finished thing. But when it comes to you know, staying in a hobby and staying active and having a complete collection, that means that you would not get another doll. I don't think there's such a thing possible. At least, well, I don't know. For me, right now, I would say my collection is complete for the time being. And I don't feel like I will be needing to go and search, because I don't... This is probably the very first time in this hobby that I've not been going crazy on eBay or online and checking out the babies for sale or the new kits or anything like that. I'm pretty much content. I'm very calm, and that is probably the very, very first time when I don't have any need, not even the slightest, to add any other sculpt into my collection. And I think it's a blessing in this hobby. I don't know if I should add these little mittens. I'm going to do it so for you guys, so you can see. So her hands are pretty much, see, little bunny ears over there. So yes, that's the tag. Thank you so much, Wendy, for creating it. It was really fun. I really enjoyed answering these questions, and I will of course link Wendy's original video down in my description for everybody who would like to participate. I urge all the ladies to participate in these tags, because this is how we learn about each other. So, and it's fun, you know. I'm thinking maybe. So thank you so much, Wendy. Thank you, ladies, for sticking till the end. Let me fix Malin's hair because it's crazy. She had a little head on her head, so that's why her hair looks like this. She doesn't really need anything in her hair. Oh my goodness, you're so cute! Charlie, do you love your sister? I don't know if he's especially excited about that. Yes, she is adorable, aunties. I love her. She's my baby Saskia. Lulu is my little princess, my little queen. And this one is so babyish. So thank you so much, ladies, again. There is my little Malin. Oh, there's Charlie, of course. Let me show you the Charlie. And this is me, ladies. I want to wish you a wonderful, wonderful rest of this evening, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Thank you and bye.